I'm Kurt Loder with MTV News and another Enough is Enough anti-violence report, this time on the Vote on Violence poll conducted jointly by MTV and Rock the Vote. More than 100,000 young people took part in the survey, and they named declining moral values as the #1 cause of contemporary violence, with drug use and single-parent families coming in second and third. As for solutions, respondents suggested restricting the sale of weapons, trying juvenile offenders as adults in a broader number of crimes, and doing something about unemployment among the young. Ballots for the poll were distributed at concerts, through local cable TV systems, and at 10 Enough is Enough forums mounted by MTV across the country. Moderated by such people as Allison Stewart and Ed Marquez, these forums prompted young people to relate their own encounters with violence and any related thoughts.
MTV decided to say enough is enough. After we did this poll, they're always doing phone-out research. And they asked people between the ages of 18 and 34 what was the #1 pressing issue on their mind. People would come back with education, environment, economy, and the overall impression was that violence and personal violence was the #1 issue that they wanted dealt with. And as usual, young people were telling the truth, because if you look at the statistics, they're pretty staggering. Every 14 minutes, somebody dies of a gunshot wound.
Religion should be put back into schools because there's no fear of God. I mean, people today, they do not fear God. I think that also, as older, like as the seniors and the juniors or just teenagers, the ones that are doing the right thing, we need to pull somebody under our wing that's not doing the right thing. That we see like you can see 9 and 10-year-olds. You can see them going from day one, starting on the wrong path. We need to say, hey, look, you be with me.
What I think causes the violence is lack of respect in the home, that's where it all starts at. Because if the parents can try to help us to learn and to respect each other, there will really be no cause for graffiti, for disrespecting each other, because that's what it all comes down to. Lack of self-respect and respect for others.
The kids today, they see violence on TV and they say, oh, I could do it. But that's just the younger kids. The older teenagers are seeing it in like parents, and they're not seeing it on TV. They're seeing it in everyday life, like when you go to the movie theater and there's people sitting outside with bats and stuff like that. It's not just the TV aspect of it. It's everything.
Not only in only Marin, in all the nation, I think that lack of self-confidence and lack of self-esteem is a major thing that breeds violence, because if you don't have enough support from family and friends, and if you don't have enough confidence in what you're doing to get yourself over the level of violence and to say that you don't need violence in your life, and the thing that supports confidence or gives you confidence is support from family and friends, and I think that's a major lacking thing in the nation today and in Marin, just family support.
In related news, the rap duo of Pete Rock and CL Smooth is taking part in a national lyric writing contest called Write Peace, which encourages students in grades 6 through 12 to write about lyrics about guns and violence and how to combat them. The contest deadline is January 20th, and the winner gets a performance by Pete Rock and CL Smooth at his or her school or youth center. To enter, you have to send a self-addressed, stamped, legal-size envelope to Write Peace at the Center for Handgun Violence, 1225 I Street Northwest, room 1100, Washington, D.C., 20005. That's the news for now. We'll be back with more later here on MTV.
MTV News. You hear it first.